you've learned this. But we've got excitement, fear, anger, grief, joy, and compassion. Those are the 6 basic emotions. What I'm going to suggest, not going to, I do suggest, do not make any of these 6 words your theme or your heart quality, ever. These 6 are so basic that if we're not allowed to feel them, or we're taught to feel them in a certain way, it's not that good. It's not that good for us. It's not that great. So the best, better to, like, instead of making your heart quality like excitement, the theme is, oh, it's New Year's. Let's do a theme on excitement. Are you excited for the new year? Do your yoga with excitement. It's like, ditch the excitement. Make the theme about the new year, okay? Make the theme about the turning of the wheel, the coming of a new year, letting things go and starting anew. And when you give the breath to that theme, that means that excitement, fear, anger, like if you're entered into a new year, you don't only ever feel excitement. Sometimes people are afraid, or they feel sadness for the year that's passed, or they have frustration or anger around the past year, or they're working on building compassion for something that happened in that year, right? So theme in a broader way, so that any one of these base emotions can arise. And what's so beautiful about the yoga is that it will help, the physical movement will help to move these emotions along. And we're not meant to stay stuck in any one emotion. So we might need to hang out there for a while, but we're not meant to stay stuck in it. So if you can theme, rather than saying, oh, I want my theme to be about turning my fear into joy, like that's, it's gonna be a little like flat. It's gonna be a little more. It's gonna be and even in the worst hands, manipulative. So stay away from these 6. Theme instead about the new year, or what the dance of Shiva means, or like, and let these, instead of saying like, oh, Lakshmi means excitement, which is not true, but like, this means this, having it be one of these words. The theme should be broad enough so that any one of these can be felt. Because if you want the 20 students in class to all have different feelings. That's what makes the yoga so personal. So we want these feelings to be free moving rather than prescribed. Okay? So when you're looking to theme and connect to the heart of a student, emotions are part of life. And so we don't have to work so hard to evoke them. So what I have found is that it's best to stay away from theming or using these as specific overt heart qualities and choose other words, more complex words. Like you could be theming on courage. And you know what? On the pathway to building that sense of courage inside your heart, man, that process for me has involved feeling all of these things. For me, courage involves feeling excitement for the thing ahead and honoring the appropriate fear and feeling righteous rage and feeling sad about that and knowing what the truth is and that that's joyful and having compassion for myself and the other. I mean, we see, I mean, it's right there in the Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna is talking to Krishna and he's trying to figure out his whole shtick, he's feeling all these things. It's not one thing. The Svadharma is not the one thing in that way. It's not, his heart's not supposed to be a one way. He's trying to figure out how to feel all these things at one time and manage it and move through it, not get paralyzed by the amount that he feels, but to be mobilized by the amount he feels. So there's that, okay?